Entering system. Unknown sector.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, another episode, another convoy to escort. What happened? What's with that? Is that the sun texture glitched out? I can't tell. But anyways,
Split. Convoy.
we've got...
BOA.
Whoa, that's not what I wanted to press. We've got a convoy to escort, so let's get right to it. And it looks like we're being greeted right away by some Kha'ak ships. Now, I've found... Oh, that's fighting... They're fighting that battle group up. Oh, there were some pirates fighting that battle group. So let's just hit follow.
Autopilot
And
activated.
I've been slacking. I've missed a few episodes last week, and it's because I've been extreme. My life just got extremely busy. I recently took on some web administration duties, so managing a web page. I'm looking at having to redesign it, but I really don't want to do that because I don't like designing web pages from scratch. I like working within existing boundaries for a web page. So hopefully I can just do a conversion, not a overwrite, because it's built in WordPress. And if any of you have done stuff in WordPress, it's not good for much. Especially when it's supposed to be a website for a business, but I think it's designed as a blog, so I'm having some issues with that. But that's neither here nor there. That's one of the reasons I've been busy. Another reason is there was a convention this weekend that I went to, so that was all day. 2 days straight, all day. So that was tiring. And another thing is I've started swimming lessons. And the swimming lessons are when I normally record, which is during the peak quiet hour at my place. So I've been having to find new quiet times. At least with this hour, we won't have to deal with this hour I'm recording, we won't have to deal with the airplanes flying overhead. Instead, on a few days, we might have to deal with the garbage truck going by because garbage day is on Thursday, and I record these one day in advance. But that's why I've been missing a few episodes. I've just been extremely busy.
Split.
And
Convoy.
yes, I did say
Dragon.
I'm taking swimming lessons. I am in my mid-20s, and I barely know how to swim. I'm working on improving my swimming lessons because I want to do more stuff on the water. Kayaking, maybe someday get a boat. But yeah, I just want to do more stuff. Maybe go tubing again because that was a lot of fun when I did it a few years ago. And there are a couple of rivers in the area that are good for tubing. So, and they're not like the really slow, boring ones like I see in the like I've seen people do on inland. So in the Okanagan region and stuff like that, it's there's some areas with like some nice currents, some small, not super big rapids, but there's definitely parts where the current will knock you about. And that's why I'm taking swimming lessons again. It's my first day. My first day was yesterday, and apparently I remember how to do my I, my skills about where I thought it was. I can kind of get to shore,
Autopilot off.
and yeah, my biggest problems right now is breathing. I haven't figured out how to breathe. Well, I was gonna say I can't. Right, if you haven't figured out how to breathe underwater, but no
Kha'ak.
one can do that.
Corvette.
I haven't figured out how to manage my breathing while
Target is
swimming.
now in firing range.
So that's one thing I'm going to be working on, and I should be able to do it. The swimming lessons are every day, Monday to Friday for 2 weeks. So that's going to be a lot of practice over the next few days, and
Attention. Energy
there
low.
are 4 people taking lessons with me, so it'll be some good experience, and I'll probably get some. The instructor will be able to focus more on helping each of us individually rather than the other swimming classes which I see across the pool, which are like 12 kids. Mine is, the lessons I'm in is 2 people middle-aged, girl early to mid-teens, I'd say, and then there's me in my mid-20s. And the instructor's some East Asian Slavic woman, so hilarious. It's gonna be, her accent's a bit thick sometimes, but understandable at least, so that helps. And this guy is dead. That actually lasted longer than I thought, the killing this thing. Right, I didn't. This is actually, I think, the first one I haven't rammed into, so who knows? There. And I haven't gotten a ship to
Split.
do the.
Convoy. Autopilot
Like I said, I
activated.
haven't had a lot of time, so I haven't had time to get a mining vessel to do the. What's it called? To mine that asteroid. So that should be. I should have time to do that tomorrow. And I think, actually, while we're waiting for things to show up, let's do some research. Argon. TM. Magnetar or Zephyrus? Zephyrus is the OTAS one. It can carry 4 ships, and it can can't equip what I was hoping for. How about the Magnetar? Ooh, we could put a mobile drilling system on the Magnetar. Let's check do the ATF have one? No. The Pleco, can't carry what we want, so Pleco's out. Kha'ak don't have one. Paranid TM. Helios, does not have what I want. So far it's just the Magnetar. I don't think we'll be able to buy this one. Let's have a look at it anyways. It could do what we wanted. It only stores 4 ships, though. Why did I just do... I didn't want to do that either. Okay, I looked at... I was down past special ships. So the split TM... It probably doesn't have a mobile drilling system. No, it doesn't. It actually has less weapons than I was expecting for a split vessel. And Talati... Pelican... That's even less. Terrans... Do the Terrans have a TM in this game? I don't think so. No. And there we go.
Autopilot off.
We have another fighter. Is that a cluster? Probably. Yep.
Kha'ak cluster.
So let's go kill it. By the way, I have a hot chocolate next to me, so if you hear I'm pretty sure you can't hear it, but if you can hear the spoon hitting the sides of the cup, that's why. That probably definitely showed up came up when the spoon slid across the edge of the cup.
Target is now in firing range. Kha'ak scout. Kha'ak
That's what they
scout.
need to do.
Kha'ak scout. Command accepted. Kha'ak scout.
Okay, let's find that fight. I think the fighter survived. Yeah, it did. Let's target it.
Kha'ak fighter.
And where is she? There she is.
Kha'ak scout.
And of course they're going straight for the transport vessels.
Kha'ak scout.
And these turrets aren't very effective, they're just sucking up my energy. Actually, my energy's recharging, actually. That's interesting. I should see if I can invest in a turbo. I think the turbo boosters are in the bonus pack. I should see if I can invest in them. That's one thing that sucks about flying a M6 is all these little guys outrun us. One down. I think the TM took it out. How many fighters do we have in the area? Not many. Come on. We just lost them. Did we lose a fighter? Yeah, we lost a fighter. Allied.
Scout.
Oh, they're attacking this time. Awesome. And we have... No.
Kha'ak scout. No aim.
There we go. That's all taken care of now.
Autopilot.
And we're almost to our
activated.
destination. Awesome.
Split. Convoy. Boa.
Let's see. I think that's covered pretty much everything that's going on. Convention, swimming lessons, website. Oh, that's another thing. I need to see if I can try to get ahead of recording, because I've got some manual. I need to head out one day,
Autopilot
do some
off.
manual labor in the mornings, so I won't be able to record that day.
Kha'ak cluster.
So that's going to take some work. planning, I should
Target
say.
is now in
Here we go.
firing range.
Oh, I did boot up.
Kha'ak
That
scout.
was pretty good. That I took most of them out that time.
Attention. Energy low.
How are the turrets missing? Those things, they were all holding
Kha'ak
still.
fighter.
Well, practically holding still.
No aim.
That was beautiful.
Gate. Argon sector M148.
Wait, why are the fighters coming back through the gate? Escort 4 ships. Oh, fighters coming into dock with the TMs. That makes sense. But why would the fighters go through in the first place? I might need to go through the gate.
Split. Convoy. Mamba. Raider.
Yeah, he's trying to dock, but that M6 is in the way. So we're gonna go through the highway. Not the highway. Through the gate. Hopefully no Kha'ak ships show up. And we'll finish this mission. Hopefully, we'll...
Entering system.
What was I gonna say?
Argon sector M148.
Now we wait. Yep, 3, 2. Wait, it said 2 ships, but only 1 came through. Oh wait, one of them was the fighter, I think.
You have fought well and proven yourself in the face of the
Ah.
enemy.
Didn't want to do that.
Go now. Prepare yourself for what lies ahead. We have more difficult tasks awaiting your return.
Oh, that's what happened.
Corvette.
The Corvette came through. And those beams are really annoying, have a really annoying
Energy
sound. But we're gonna shut it up prematurely. Okay, what is there to salvage in this sector actually? Stings, wildfire missiles, meh. Nah. So the energy complex is making me quite a bit of money. I have now in my account 13 million credits, about enough. Oh, excuse me. About enough to start up on the complex to supply the hub with materials. And actually, how's the hub doing? It's still got both ships, and it's off to Zyre sector. I keep losing ships in Zyre sector, so I gotta keep an eye on that. Because in this sector you have all the well, not this sector, but Cyrus Dominion has all the Xenon, likes to have Xenon Qs flying through it. And actually, this ship regularly has a Corvette or something flying into it, in which case I need to go clear it out. But let's see, actually, what's my progress on the Xenon hub while we're waiting for the next thing to happen? So that's actually all we have to do now, is obtain a TM-class ship and deliver 276 microships to the Xenon hub in Unknown Sector. Let's see, destroy asteroid, obtain TM-class ship. Yeah, once we're through these ones, especially the Operation Final Fury, we'll start getting options for the continuation of the Terran missions. Anyway, actually, one thing. I think that's the sun that's bugged out over there. Let's see, where's the light coming from? Light's coming from to the right, in front of us. Yep, that's the sun that's glitched out way over there. I wonder why. Because I've never seen that before. Weird. As you can, it's still, the light's still there. It's just the big bright texture isn't. It's almost as if there's something blocking it. Oh look, another Xenon Corvette. Not the Xenon
Kha'ak
Corvette.
Corvette.
There you go. Let's go kill it. It's a shame we can't get any collect bounties in this sector from the police license. That's one thing I need to invest in. I need to head over to Aldrin sometime and invest in a couple spring blossoms to start patrolling this sector. Actually, once the Operation Final Fury is over, I think that suppresses the Corvette spawns and stuff. So this sector could actually make me quite a bit of money, because what is...
Target is now in firing
Yeah,
range.
because there's lots of raw ores and stuff here. It's just not safe to buy them from, or to place stations or anything, because, well, yeah, they'll get blown up.
Attention, energy low.
Yep, just ignore me. Target the 4 bombers. Let me get the credit for the kill. Not that it gets me anything, really. I wonder if these bombers are, have the invincibility tag set up. Oh, and it started shooting me. We should have a look at their whole percentages once we blow this guy up. Alright, I was in the middle of checking out the, TMs. Ships. I checked the split one. Oh yeah, I had done. So yeah, the one we want is the Magnetar. Let's just compare it to the 4,000 units of cargo space. Magnetar has not a lot of cargo space is the downside to that, though. Because I want to collect as much of that as we can, so I might actually just go for a Mercury tanker would be a good one, maybe. Oh, 4,000, 100, 100. What's the difference between the tanker and the regular one? 5 and 6.5. Shields is 3, 3. I don't really see a difference. I guess at this point it's whichever's cheapest. Also, they're available in different sectors. Actually, I haven't found the oh, I know where the Argon Super, what's it the term for it?
Autopilot
Nope, that's not what I
activated.
wanted. I'm looking for the Argon Super, what's the word? Shipyard, right. I'm smart.
Gate
There.
jump device charging at 10%.
So let's go check out the Argon
20.
Super Shipyard, and that'll be it for the episode. Unless I'm mistaken, the Super Shipyard should carry one of everything. Well,
Entering system ore belt.
it should carry everything plus the stations, and all, of course, the 3 different fires, S, M, and L. For lightly equipped, medium, average equipment, and fully equipped. There's the gate.
Cloud base southeast.
And we go. Well, not yet.
Incoming
Oh,
message.
here we go. We have no instructions for you. What's my rank in Operation Final Fury? Ensign still. I would just go through them off camera, but I actually don't remember what the rank is, and I don't feel like looking it up because that would kind of ruin it for me to see how many of the, because they are getting fairly repetitive. Because what is it? Patrol Xenon space, patrol or regular space, attack the Xenon. Xenon. Why do I keep saying that? Actually, there's a few missions that I can remember there is that we haven't
Entering
encountered yet.
system. Cloud base southeast.
Okay, yeah, that's it over there.
Autopilot off.
You see that little arm there? That's not the whole station. The whole station's coming into view right about now. That big girl over there is the Super Shipyard. And does it carry one of everything? Yep. As you can see, there's a lot of stations. Okay, the difference between Oh, it doesn't even show the tanker here. Hauler is slightly slower, but it can carry twice as much. But for about twice the price. I don't think I'm gonna need that, so I'm just gonna buy myself a Mercury at some point for the to gather up the Navidium. Like, I don't need to gather up the Navidium now, but I do know there are missions that require Navidium, so I figure I may as well have it now rather than having to go hunting for it later. But like I said, that's it for this episode. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Hopefully it'll be on schedule.
Docking granted.
No promises.
Autopilot activated.
Bye. Well, yeah, no promises because I don't know what my schedule is going to be like. So, bye.